Good morning, YouTubers. Thought I'd make a video about some random topics. But first, um, let's talk about YouTube. YouTube is a double-edged sword for a lot of folks. For me, it doesn't affect me because I don't monetize my videos, as you know. So they can throw a dozen commercials on here and it wouldn't affect me, and not pay me. It wouldn't affect me. Uh, But YouTube has beat the YouTuber. Let me say that again. YouTube has beat the YouTuber. The platform changed over time, as many of you know. You guys that were here from the beginning, I wasn't. I kind of jumped in to the arena, I think maybe 2011, maybe. I think. Um, Back when prepping was popular and doomsday and shit hits the fan and so forth and so on, and the zombie apocalypse and all that. Things have really changed, and they've changed because the folks that are in charge of YouTube, which is younger generation, different mindset, they have changed the platform so much that you can't win. You can't come out on top and be a superstar. And there are very few people that have gotten to that level where they're just like, they've made a name for themselves, they're popular, they're YouTube stars. And even some that have fallen. It's very hard for people within my group, my community, to become superstars, right? Because all the cards are stacked against you. If you have this premonition that you're going to be a superstar, good luck, because you'll probably burn yourself out quicker than you can even get started. And like I said, there's a few that have mastered it and figured out the quirks in the system and bought subscribers to the point where it just opens a door, puts them at the top of the feeds, top of the page of other people looking for videos, and they've also gained more subscribers. YouTube has figured that out to the point where they're gonna make money off of you more than you would make it if you're getting paid for monetization videos. So good luck on that, guys. But YouTube has beat the YouTuber. Overpopulation. Uh, I saw a video this morning from Prepper Princess, her latest video about California sucks. And as many of you know that are subscribed to her, she's moving out of California. I think she's going to Arizona, right, for financial reasons, and I don't blame her. Oh yeah, this video is brought to you by Starbucks. And I started to make comments saying don't move to my state. But she made a valid point in her video, and I didn't make that comment, by the way. But she made a valid point in her video, and that was, people are leaving the state of California for financial reasons because it doesn't make sense to stay there anymore. And regardless of how you feel or I feel that live in other states other than California, those Californians, they're coming. They're coming to your state and your state and your state and your state. And you think about that, because overpopulation for me, I've seen the area that I grew up, born and raised in my part of Texas, overpopulate so much. I'm like, I don't remember this many people. I don't remember this many homeless people. I'm like, where did these people come from? Where? Even people from like other countries that were far and few. When somebody says, oh, I'm from Germany, I'm from Italy, I'm from South America somewhere, even though we're right on the border, I'm not talking about Mexico, I'm talking about like South America. European countries. To meet somebody from another country, Japan, China, was unique, right? Because you're like, man, this person came. There's so many people from other countries now that it's just mundane. It's nothing. It's nothing. Oh wow, you're from. That's like you meet people from countries. So overpopulation has definitely changed the landscape, and there's far and few places left. If your little corner of the world, wherever you're at, you're thinking, man, I'm good right here, it's probably going to change, unfortunately, because I think many of you are seeing that tide of population people come into your area. And it sucks. It ruins the landscapes. And for those people that come into your area that are not native to that area, they don't know the rules. They don't know the the gestures that people make, like thank you and how you doing and I appreciate it. They're just like, I ain't gotta say thank you. I ain't gotta say, I ain't gotta do what you guys do, and it ruins it, right? Because you're like, man, this is how we do it here, and you're coming into our area, and you're messing that up by bringing your whatever. That idea of just the old ways of how you grew up, that time is gone, and I even see it myself. It's like there's nothing I'm going to be able to do to stop that or change that. um, Kids nowadays, they'll never experience, you know riding in the back of a pickup truck with no seatbelt. I remember we used to pile up in the back of family trucks, and we'd go from one end of the town to the next, or to the grocery store, or wherever. And there was 4 or 5 of us in the back, and we all picked a corner of the truck, and we sat our ass down. We didn't jump around. We didn't like lean over to the truck and fall over. You just didn't hear. You sat your ass down in the back of the truck and stayed put because you knew better. And when you hit a bump in the road, you bounced up a little bit. Guess what? You held on for dear life, but you didn't. You just knew those things. And guys, the thing is like everything that you value, that you've seen growing up, that you've been raised up on, that's all changed. This is not the America that we grew up. I'm not trying to be negative or knock anyone down, but your way of living, however it is, will change and will definitely be different for that next generation. And it is hard to find those little towns, those little USA towns, those small towns where everybody knows everybody and everybody gets along. The drug epidemic is getting out of control. I hear of things in other states where people are just turning into drug addicts, and it's sad because it's, again, drug addicts turn into homelessness, turn into just trashy areas, and then it's hard for businesses to want to open up a shop or open up a storefront, and you got homeless people just laying all over the place. You have drug addicts. um, you know I mean, what is it going to take for us to turn around in this country? I'm not even talking about the world because it's too much. Do we just need a massive exodus, depopulation event to happen? Do we need a clean slate of some sort? And unfortunately, the thought of death to many people in order to clean the slate or wipe out some of the population so we can have that room, have area to grow and develop or get back to some stability is sad. Anyway, just some random thoughts, guys. Have a good day. I mean well. I'm just speaking my mind. So, all right, God bless you all. Get saved. Say a prayer. And if you don't do those things, ask someone to do that for you. All right. Adios, amigos. I'm out.